question was quickly answered. Yes, they were. Correspondent Courtney Keeley explains how they did it.
Iraqi army troops move into the impoverished Basra neighborhood of Hayaniya. They continue to clear and hold key neighborhoods that were dominated by brutal Shiite militias. Having trained and worked the last 4 years with U.S. Marine advisor teams, most recently in Anbar province, they quieted a city most had lost all hope for. The Basra plan seemed to come out of nowhere, even for these U.S. advisors. After Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki ordered the offensive, the 1st Iraq Response Force had 72 hours notice to deploy. They moved 5,000 Iraqi troops with 200 U.S. Marine advisors across 500 miles within 3 days to bolster less trained Iraqi forces already battling for Basra. What initially looked like a failing mission turned quickly with their arrival.
There was an epiphany moment that I said, these guys have got it.
The 1st Iraqi Army set up a division command and control center and were joined by a brigade from the 7th Division. It's headed by Major General Tariq al-Azawi and his U.S. advisor, Marine Corps Colonel Robert Castelvi.
But if it had not been for the 1st Iraqi Army Division, I don't think they would have secured as quick a victory as they had.
Major General al-Azawi stood up the 1st Army Division in 2004. Since then, his own life has been threatened, his son has been kidnapped and then released, and a bomb targeted his home. The Iraqi soldiers live and work with their Marine advisors in Spartan conditions.
Yeah, it's home of Tootie, our pet rat. Forgot to mention that. And he's giant, like the size of a cat.
What was expected to be a blistering Fallujah-style all-out battle has now turned into a mission to bring relief to the city. More than 20 years of complete governmental neglect left these people living in festering poverty, where criminals and militias ruled the streets. With the recent security gains in just a few weeks, the cleanup has begun. Iraqi commanders confer with municipal workers orchestrating cleanup and garbage collection projects. Most residents welcome them. Life and commerce has returned to the streets.
Now, thank God, there's peace and stability, and we're working again.
The Marine advisors expected a little more enemy contact, but think the mere presence of these Iraqi troops will prevent the resurgence of militias on the streets of Basra.
How many gunshots you hear today? Any?
In the southern city of Basra, Courtney Keeley, Fox News.
The Government Accountability Office says terror